Langa Mavuso. We'll be chatting to him in just a moment. He's a singer and a songwriter who has made his EP debut in 2016 titled Liminal Sketches. Now, fast forward to the year 2020, he has performed in South Africa in various events, corporates and festivals. Well, Langa Mavuso was also part of a contemporary music collective known as Soul Sessionz, which he performed extensively for corporate events such as the State of the Nation Address Gala dinner in 2015, the Govan Mbeki Awards in 2015 and many more. And Langa Mavuso delivers contemporary urban music, which has been embraced by quite a number of South Africans. And he now joins us via Skype to tell us more about himself, about his music. Langa, a very good morning to you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to Morning Live.
Hey, thank you so much for having me.
You know, I've just highlighted some of the gigs that you've been a part of. I mean, you've graced so many stages in South Africa. You've inspired so many young musicians with your vocal ability. And we've heard you quite a number of times on this show. For those that don't know you at all, how would you describe your sound? And who really do you write your music for?
Well, for those who've never heard me before, I would say that I am a urban soul singer whose music is rooted in R&B, jazz, and just contemporary music. I spent a lot of time in my life at the National School of the Arts, the University of Cape Town, studying music. And for the past 3 years, I've released some songs that has resonated with the South African audience on some level. And that music is really soul and R&B, you know. Yeah.
And I understand you set to release your debut album. Tell us more about that project and who you have worked with.
Well, yes, I am going to release my debut album this winter, and I worked with a couple of different producers through the process of creating the album. The album was recorded between Cape Town, Johannesburg, and London. In London, I worked with some really big names in the R&B space currently who work with big artists such as Sam Smith and Mahaliam. And here in South Africa, I worked with an amazing producer named Bubele Boy who recently just finished, who had recently recorded and produced for Beyonce for that Lion King album. And I also collaborated with a lot of my friends, a singer named Zoe Mudicha, another named Manana, and a couple other artists who are featured on the project. Yeah, it's been really exciting kind of coming together and really being intentional with crafting this project. So I've been supported really well in terms of the process of creating the music. It's been amazing.
Langa, what would you say has been the biggest and the main inspiration behind your music, as most of it is very personal?
Yeah, I think my personal life, the music. I do write a lot on love and the different forms of it, the joy of it, the pain of it, the yearning for it. There's so many parts of it that I like to explore. It's been really influenced by those big moments of love in my life, the heartbreaks, the loss of it, but also the joy of it, you know. Yeah.
Having met your first love in high school, where you wrote your music together, you fell in love by the piano, you sang to each other, and now your new single, Love Lost, relives the suicide of your first and greatest love. So why was it important for you to document this event through the song?
I think it was so important for me to have that moment of closure, because the music that I'd written before and that I'd released before was kind of in the midst of the grief and the pain. And I in the past 3 years, I got into a place of finding peace and finding closure. And in the song, I really explore the good memories and being able to accept what had happened. And I wanted people to be able to have that for themselves when they deal with the pain of something that has gone, that the good memories and the good things that existed, they can still be there. And that moment of closure for me was so big that I wanted to share that feeling, and I wanted to capture it so beautifully through music. And yeah, that was what I wanted to do.
You know, for those who certainly cannot wait for you to drop the album, and those who want to immerse yourself in the magic of your music, when can you expect a full album?
The full album should be out in August this year. We have just released the first single yesterday, Love Lost, which is available on all streaming platforms to be purchased or streamed. And we'll be following up with the second single. And once the second single's out, we will then follow up and have the full album. We just kind of have to give all parties involved a fair and equal chance to really experience the music and be able to put it up, not just in South Africa, but internationally, because the project will be released on an international scale.
Meantime, how do we connect with you?
People can follow me on Langa Mav on Twitter. On Facebook, it's Langa Mavuso, and on YouTube, it's Langa Mavuso as well.
All right, Langa Mavuso, August it is then. We'll certainly cannot wait for you to drop that album. Thank you so much for chatting to us. Hey.